Hi, everybody. Oh, shit. It's Wednesday. Getting ready for Dynamite. Good stuff. Sorry, trying to get things started here. All right. It is dark. House of Black. One fall, 20-minute time limit. Brody King. Brody King will be one of them. What match is this? I think I have all the matches.
I don't know.
Brody King going up against Darby Allin. Darby the house elf. That'll be starting out the show. Should be a pretty good one. You got a giant against the mortal. What'd you call that on the fee-fi-fo-fum stuff? What was Jack? Just a dude?
He was a mouse.
On the Disney one he was, wasn't he, Mickey Mouse? He killed 7 with 1 blow.
Yeah.
It's my Mickey Mouse impression.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, we do have people in the chat if you care.
Hey, people.
Since you're having whatever issue you're having. Film's in the chat. Hey, Film. We got Walter out there. Hey, Walter. We got Luke with us tonight. Hey, Luke. Let's see. Ayla's in the chat. Hey, Ayla. Looks like Walter's booing somebody, but I don't know who.
Probably Brody.
He's very excited about his commentators of Taz, Tony, and Excalibur.
Oh, Darby's starting it out right out of the gate. Whoa!
But he wants Darby to win.
Oh, shit. Darby just got folded in half. Right when that bell rang, he was going nuts.
Like garbage.
Darby's choking him on the ring post.
Darby's being choked on the ring post.
Look at that. Throws Brody right into the ring post. I guess they're going to stay on the outside most of this match, maybe.
I don't know. Can they? Oh, there's some counting happening.
There's counting, but the referees don't know how to count to 10 very often. Whoa! Big 4-0. So Brody just won a Battle Royal a few weeks ago, and then he went on to fight John Moxley, and he actually took Moxley to the limit. So there is a possibility he could win this, but I still feel like Darby's one of their guys that they might try to push at some point.
Right?
We'll find out tonight where they're keeping these guys. We also have our Shark match tonight in the Shark
Fyter
cage.
Fest Week 2.
It is Fyter Fest Week 2.
Which it is not Shark Week this week.
No, that's
next week. I don't know why they're doing their weird shit this week, but whatever.
I think they just started Fyter Fest and they're like, let's do it a little bit earlier or something.
All right. Film says, hello, Misty and Travis, my favorite people to talk to. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Big hugs and big hearts. I don't think that's what he meant that it means, but sure. Walter says, hey, Luke. Ayla's like, hey, Luke. Hi, Walter. Walter says, hey, Ayla. Luke says, hi, Ayla. And Walter says, boo. Darby Allin for the win. Robbie's in the chat now. Hey, Robbie says, yo, what time is it? It is... Walter says it's Sting, and Ayla says it's 6:02. Looks like, the shininess of Delifa's glasses is going to really amp up my ADHD. LOL. Janelle's in the chat. Hey, Janelle.
Hey, Janelle.
How's it going, my man? So sorry I haven't been around, but all I know is when Liv Morgan won the title at Money in the Bank, I freaked out.
Freaking out. Geeking. No.
Yes, I did not in any way get excited nor anything else. Rob is like, Darby, yo, what a way to kick off the show. Big man ting. He's a tiny man. I don't know how he's big. Sophie is now in the chat. Hey, Sophie.
Hey, Sophie.
Says, hi, I found a lizard in my room. It came from outside, and now I don't know where it is hiding.
Oh, wow. I had a spider on me earlier today. It was one of those jumping spiders. Just let it hang out on my leg for a while.
Nice. I think that's a little bit different than a lizard, but yeah.
Is it?
A little bit.
Arachnid. Oh!
Reptile. Kind of different. Hi, it looks like I have a strong feeling that if Sophie wants to mouth off tonight, that it won't end well. Robbie's like, D looking good in those shades, and Walter says, Daphne, good news, won bingo. Awesome, Walter. Congratulations on winning bingo, my man. What'd you win? Did you win some more Starbucks? $5 gift cards? Get you a big old drink? What do you get to drink at Starbucks, Walter? You don't seem like a Starbucks kind of guy.
Everybody in the front row's got to have knee pads on.
So that their knees don't get hurt by the wonderful still thing
The
that
moving
hits them.
barricade that slides 8 feet.
Oh. Walter told me what he got. He got a Chick-fil-A gift card. Well, there you go. That's way better than Starbucks gift cards.
Sounds way better.
Food. Chicken sandwiches. I've heard they're good. Never had them. Never wanted to spend 2 hours in line to get food.
Is that how long it takes? Is
I
it
don't
'cause
know.
it's
That
up
one
at the
girl
college?
sat in line for like over an hour to get her food. So, yeah. I can imagine it takes that long.
I wonder if they cook it when you order it or something.
I don't think so.
The size difference in this is just crazy.
Yeah. I think that Darby should just give up. Phil's like, let's go, Darby. And, of course, Sophie says, I won't be in here that much tonight or every Wednesday in the summertime.
Right. You had said that last week, I think. Or maybe it was last Friday.
Yeah, it was that.
Or was it Monday?
It was the last week on a Wednesday, I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was Friday because she was like, I wasn't here Wednesday, and I told you I wouldn't be in here Wednesday or something.
Mm-hmm, yeah. She came in on Wednesday that week and said the same thing. Reminders are good. Travis needs them. He doesn't really remember stuff. It was like, awesome, cool chicken. As it was like, click the like and subscribe button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it.
Get her done. Walter says, geez, poor Darby. Ouch. Bryce Pitts is in the chat. Hey, Bryce says, happy Wednesday, Wrestling Gab.
Woo!
Yes, happy Wednesday there, Bryce. Richie Piera is in the chat. Hey, Richie says Darby will win the match. Yeah, he usually does, right? He just gets beats up through the whole thing, and then he does
his
one
offense
move.
is getting his ass kicked.
He does one move, which is
Coffin drop.
his coffin drop, and all of a sudden they can't get up from it. It's ridiculously dumb. Ridiculously dumb. Oh, Bryce says, I'm doing all right. Just glad it's Wednesday. Yeah? Yeah, Wednesday's a good day for you? It's good. Good to hear.
Yeah, because it's Dynamite. Hump day!
Robbie says, do you look like a biker chick in them sunglasses? Yeah. I've got a Harley outside. I guess it's true. I'm now a biker chick.
Go right at me.
Richie's like, hey guys, I had Taco Bell today. I am so sorry for you. I am sorry.
Nothing wrong with some Taco Bell.
I am sorry that you had Taco Bell. Walter says, it's hot dog day. Oh, fuck, it's hot dog day? And I had a hamburger instead today. What the fuck? Bryce says, I have no idea who the other guy is, but I'm going to root for Darby Allin to win this one.
Yeah, House of Black. I don't know who he is either, Brody. He's been on for about a year now. But
Brody King.
He came from somewhere else.
He is the lackey of what's-his-face, Malachi, of the House of Black. Robbie says, big man ting Darby Allin it tonight. Makes no sense. Chris says, hey, Travis and D. Hey, Chris. How you doing, friend? How are you doing? So, Walter says, on Friday, 8 p.m. SmackDown, be here at 9:35 p.m. I'm going my time. Tired. I worked, but still in chat. Yeah? You tired because you worked? Did I totally hear you on that one? I went to work today. Then I came home and did some more fucking work. It was like toilet. Taco Bell. Should come with a coupon for a new toilet. Sometimes, right? Maybe it doesn't hit people the way it does me, but it hates me. Richie says Eddie will beat Chris in the main event, and Jade is a paper champion.
Oh, wow.
just like Roman Reigns.
Paper champs.
You a big fan of Eddie, huh?
A lot of people like Eddie Kingston.
Is it because he thinks he's tough?
He act tough.
I really, really want to see him like in an actual real fight and see what happens. Because I feel
Half
like
these wrestlers
he would
aren't
be the
fighting in a real
guy
fight.
that would cry in the corner if you tried to beat him. He just kind of reminds me of that kind of dude. Like, I'm real tough. But the minute that you like come after him, he'd be like, don't hurt me. I'm just kidding.
I have no idea what his life is.
I said he reminds me of someone like that.
Right.
I didn't say he was like that. Is that he reminds me of.
So Darby has got a loaded hand.
Well, good for him. Get some cheating, making him kind of a bad guy. Everybody's going to love him more because he's a bad guy, I guess. Oh, he's going to tie him up.
Look at that.
Tie
Tight
him up
his
and
legs
trip him.
together. I don't care how tall you are. If you don't have feet, it doesn't matter. Now they're the same size.
Yeah.
Except for one's mobile. Oh!
Now he's going to try his high flying with his weird short pants
Cannonball!
and tights he wears. Such weird outfits that he wears.
Well, he probably wears the wrestling outfits and then wants to wear studded jeans.
He's like, look at my
Whoa!
tights I wear.
Right through the ropes. They're showing it on replay over and over.
Amazing.
Discovery Shark Week starts Sunday. Has it on the
Robbie
ring
says,
apron.
Taco Bell, nah, not for me. Walter's like, Daphne, WWE 2K22, you're doing great. Well, thanks, Walter. I'm glad somebody gives me some positivity.
The power of
It
positivity.
was like, I threw up last time I ate it. That's kind of gross.
Was it last Wednesday? Darby. Oh! You know, when it hits your back like that, there's nothing you can really do. Oh, he hit it on the chest, too.
You better be sorry. Ew, that hurts.
Oh,
Darby
chop
likes
after
it,
chop.
though. He likes to be abused.
He's into that S&M. He's a sadist. Is that what the sadists are the ones that like it, and then the masochists are the ones that get it, or they give it? Or is it the sadists that give it, and masochists take it?
I don't know, but he's very
I don't know my
red.
rules. Woo! Looking like Zelina Vega in there. No.
Oh, he tried a different move, and it didn't work out as well as he hoped it would. Walter really
It's
wants
like
him to win,
the
though.
rowboat or something. Is that what we're going to call this? Brody's just too strong. It's like fighting your 12-year-old son. You're going to win.
Or you should win.
Right.
But you won't because
You don't wanna
they're
hurt
your
his feelings.
kid, and you don't want to hurt their little feel-bads. Looks like Talitha and most of chat. I want to apologize for being a little cranky and argumentative lately. Still trying to get my head on straight. Well, how did it get taken off incorrectly? How did it get crooked? Freakoid.
Yeah, oh, he's definitely on one, too. It's the moon.
Is it? Is it the moon, Travis?
Must be the moon.
I thought it was because the fucking dishes weren't done. But, you know, hey.
Is there a hair or a scratch? I think it's a hair.
Chris says maybe we see some Jamie Hader tonight.
I think we are. I think we're going to see Britt Baker, Jamie Hader, maybe doing a little something with Thunder Rosa and Tony.
Might see the Jamie Hader, but then
Thunderstorm.
Walter's like, oh, WWE 2K22 has a new patch. And Chris says, I've played 2K22 new DLC. I destroyed Logan Paul in a no DQ match and put him through a flaming table.
So they have Logan Paul on there now? He's one of the wrestlers?
I didn't know he was in the downloadable content stuff. Interesting and weird. It was like, no, it was a few months back. And Walter says, come on, Darby.
Darby just got choked
Ayla's
out.
like, your phone's on crack, Luke? And Luke's like, apparently so, Ayla. Because his apologize came out like apogee. I'm not sure what that is in Ireland, but it sounds bad.
An apogee.
Apogee. Apogee.
Darby did get back in. What's Doc Martens he has on?
Just chuck him around. Who, where, what?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. I think he broke his
okay?
neck. There's no way.
Wow. Brody King just killed Darby.
His shoulder really wasn't down. I don't know what you consider your shoulder down. Is it just the blade? Or
All I know is Darby just got decimated by a bigger man. Maybe they are heading in the right direction here. But that, like, how's that not? I guess maybe he didn't hit. Damn.
It looked like he
scrunched
his neck up, but he didn't. He had his hands like this, and his head didn't even touch the. His head didn't even touch the ring bottom. You guys, he's fine.
Oh.
Oh
he
no!
ain't done.
He's pulling him up by his ears.
Now choke him out.
He's like, "Do you like that?
Hang him out to dry."
Do you like it a lot?
Is Sting gonna come in?
You like it, don't you? I was like, you haven't been rude to me.
It's Sting!
How'd I didn't notice. Derek is in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
Derek! Says, hey, family, how's everybody?
Oh, doing great.
Fantastic. How are you doing, friend? How's it going? How's life? Looks like I've been trying to put some long-standing family trauma behind me. Yes. I'm working through it. It has kind of made me angsty and angry side come out. That's what happens when you go through therapy, is to work through your issues, my friend. Let yourself feel it. Just feel. It's fine. Just feel. Vindicator says, how's it going, Travis and Rockstar Duluth? You guys doing good tonight? Yes.
Doing fantastic.
Travis, who do you think weighs more, Brody King or Kevin Owens?
Brody King. He's got muscle. I don't think Kevin Owens has that much muscle on his frame. I'm sure he has some, obviously, or he wouldn't be able to move. But.
I think Brody King weighs more. I think he's taller, too.
Yeah, he looks like a monster.
Walter says Darby lost in film. Says, no,
Brody King just
Darby
choked
got
out
screwed
Sting.
over. No, he didn't film. It's fine. And Walter's like, Brody King won. Boo hoo hoo hoo. Who is it? Who's coming out?
Who?
Is that Jeff or is that Matt? It's Jeff's music, I thought.
It's Miro!
It's Miro the Redeemer. He's out there. Is he going to redeem Sting and Darby now? He's all buddies with them. I don't think I like this. I think this is dumb.
I love it. Miro against Brody King.
That's fine. I mean, I'm just seeing him being kind of a good guy. It's weird. Matthew says, I'm here for Britt Baker. Of course you are, Matthew.
But we have to remember he got spit in the eye.
Sting. Yeah.
Did you say Sting got spit in the eye? See, and it's darker on that side.
Oh, yeah, he got spit in the eye
So
as
he
well.
could be on their team.
I think that he shouldn't be able to have it be poisoned in his face.
Because he's such a redeemer.
Yeah, because he's a redeemer, right? Well, what's his face? Brody King got spit in the face some. Shouldn't he be all weird too? Or is he immune?
I can't tell if they just switched lenses. It looks like it's
There's a patch
like
behind his
tape
eye.
or something.
There's like patch behind it. There's a patch over his eye or something. Oh, let's say Robbie says Darby done out here. Film says hello, Matthew. DMD hasn't come out yet. And Vindicator says we can all agree Brody King is such a specimen. Laughing. As Walter says it's Sting, and Robbie says, yo, Matthew, same Matthew. Britt is the main attraction. Matthew says, Film, thanks for letting me know. She is my AEW fave. Her and MJF. Looks like Machine Gun Kelly, Logan Paul, RVD, LA Knight, Commander Aziz, Xylee, and some new lady named Saray are in the new WWE 2K22 downloadable content.
Oh, hell yeah, that sounds like a great group of people. Great group of folk.
Vindicator says, pay your lighting bills, Tony Romcon.
Right? It keeps
Matthew
going dark.
says, hey, Robbie and gang. And Walter's like, Black Mist his Sting. And Phil's like, oh, here comes Miro. Matthew's like, Wardlow versus Braun Breaker would be an awesome match.
Yes.
Robbie's like, who the fuck is Machine Gun Kelly? Dude, you'll have to just look him up. Couldn't explain him. Matthew's like, Robbie, here's some Justin Bieber wannabe.
He was a pretty good rapper. He got tattoos from his head to his toes, though. Not that that means anything about rap, but...
He had, like, a weird rap-off.
I think he's from Cleveland.
With, like, Eminem or something, like, angry, like, hated each other. And then all of a sudden he got with some dumb bitch, and I guess pussy tames you.
And then he started rocking out or playing, like, love music or something.
Like, alternative country. It's pretty lame. I don't know. It sounds like it to me. Looks like Robbie, he is the weirdo rap rock alternative punk singer who's married to Megan Fox. Oh, did they get married? I didn't realize they actually got married.
So it's funny that they released the LA Knight part of that DNC or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Because now he's Max Dupree.
What? Why wouldn't they? Downloadable content in his character is because when they did it, he said, yeah, I'll be in it as LA Knight.
Right. Now he needs to be in it as Max Dupree.
No.
And there's not a lot of people that have two characters.
There are.
What do you mean, no? You want to be the most current. Xia Li, though. I wonder if it's the NXT Xia Li or the first day on the job Xia Li where she came out with the CGI lightning. Looking like Big Trouble in Little China.
You'll have to watch it or play it or download it and see. Medicare says main event worth Matthew, but McMahon won't have the
Hey, this
guts
is another NXT guy here.
to lure Wardlow from the
This is the guy that got cut for drugs from NXT.
Oh,
the
he
last
was druggy?
Yeah, he's the last guy to get released. He was like $2, $2.
I don't know. He don't look familiar to me at all. I don't know.
Well,
who
no,
the fuck
you
he
wouldn't
is.
have been watching it. Letting the people at home know. No touchy.
You shouldn't talk.
Yeah.
Matthew's like, he's like Bieber from the wrong side of the tracks. Robbie's like, oh, that's funny, Matthew. It was like Eminem. Vindicator says, I would like to be married to Megan Fox. No, you wouldn't. She's a fucking weirdo. Like, she may look good, but she a fucking wackadoodle. Well, Matthew's like, Vin, it'd be something for the future. What?
I said you wouldn't have to have conversations with her.
You still have to listen to her, dumbass.
For a minute.
Vindicator says, no, I'm all out of that particular candy, Ayla. Luke says Machine Gun Kelly is the guy who thought it would be a good idea to start beef with Eminem by talking crap about M's daughter in a song. Matthew says Eminem's stepbrother. Oh, me too, Vin. Looks like Eminem absolutely buried him in 2 different songs. Robbie's message retracted, and Chris says, no, apparently Machine Gun Kelly is from Houston. That's where they announce him from in the game. He gives us Texans a bad name. Can't know shit, right, Chris? Like, you guys are like, no, you can't live here. You can't be from here. No. Nope. It was like Eminem is his more talented cousin. Robbie says, I think I will skip Machine Gun Kelly. Leave that to you. It looks like it's main roster Xia Li, but I'm not sure.
Oh. Okay.
Chris says Xia does have the electricity in her entrance. It was like 20 cents. OMG. Film's like, here comes best friends. Chris says, that's 2 dimes. He was teamed up with Tony D'Angelo in NXT.
Right. Didn't they kill him or something? Kill his character off or something? Tony D'Angelo.
His character?
Yeah, I think they threw him off a bridge.
That's nice of him. Bryce says, here we go with some tag team action. Rabbit says, who's that B-Tech Theory wannabe with slick back hair? We were just talking about him. They were just saying who he is. Were you listening? Don't you read? Like,
are we talking about 2 dimes?
Yeah. That's all he's
Here comes John Moxley, Wheeler Yuta. The Blackpool Combat Club going up against the Best Friends. Orange Cassidy up on the mic up there. I wonder if he's actually going to call the match.
The interim. Oh, excuse me. Bryce says, boo, Wheeler Yuta, or however, or whatever how you say the name. Boo.
He's so weird just to throw somebody like that into a group. that's a good group.
Yeah, well, you always have to have those weirdos. You always have to have the weakest link.
Is he the Butch? I like Butch. But
No,
is he the Butch?
I don't think he's the Butch, because Butch is actually kind of fun because he's like a little weirdo and he's like crazy and he goes after big guys and he like tries to think he's bigger than he is. Nah, I feel like he's like Brandon Cutler.
Oh, yeah, the Brandon Cutler of the group.
Yeah, like you don't really need him.
Although Brandon doesn't
he's there,
wrestle.
but you're like, man, but he's not good.
I don't know if he wrestles, that's what I'm saying. Maybe he does on Black.
He has before. He has. He was in one of their little group things. Anyways, Vindicator says, better than Nickelback, Ayla. Matthew's like, laughing my fucking ass off then.
Nobody's better than Nickelback. Song.
Rob is like, is tie-dye still a thing? Nobody likes Nickelback.
I think it's coming back, or it came back and then left
again,
maybe?
It's still a thing, I guess. I don't know. Walter's like, John Moxley team for the win, and Ayla's like, everything is better than Nickelback, Vin. Luke says, anything is better than Nickelback. Freaking Yanni is better than Nickelback.
All right, starting out with Trent.
I was like, I was
John
listening
Mox.
to you, D. I don't know why. You should just read. Vinegar's like, dang, Travis. Moxley lost only 4 times in his AEW
I've seen
career. That. I think he once lost 4 times in a month in WWE. LOL.
Right. Well, there towards the end, he washed up.
It was like, Robbie loves Nickelback. Wow, that's good to know. Luke says, Vin, I'm pretty sure he lost 2 or 3 times in one night. LOL.
There's a few Nickelback songs I'll listen to. Like 3 of them.
Some of them
One's
are
about
bad.
baseball in a bathroom.
Yeah.
I like that one. There's like porn stars.
Would I pay to go see a concert? No.
Really?
Nope.
I would.
I wouldn't. Nope. I would not go.
It's like
I would not pay
Bush
my good, hard-earned money to watch a Nickelback concert.
Huh. There's groups like Bush, and there's a few other ones that have come through. Same thing. Live music is just cool. People show up.
Derek says, my issue with WWE 2K22 is having MJK and Logan. We could have had Cody, Breaker, or Toxic Attraction. Zelina was mentioned in the last downloadable content. Overall, great game.
Yeah.
Robbie says Moxley should go to Turkey and get a hair transplant or shave his hair off, except he's gone bald.
Yeah, he's losing it up there.
As Luke says, Derek, WWE 2K22 put these character models in months ago while they were making the game. The people were asked if they wanted to be in it, and they were like, oh my god, yes I do. Please let me in there. As Ayla says, Travis, Nickelback is not okay to like. You will be shunned.
That's fine. I can be shunned.
Films like, did I sing it right, Misty? I'm sure you did. You sang Wild Thing. You make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Film says, not you make my heart scream, but you make my heart sing. Yes, you make my heart sing. Ayla says Travis would be the only one in the crowd.
I bet you they sell out.
Obviously,
if they tour
Nickelback
still.
really, Ayla, I thought you had better taste. Ayla's like, I love Madonna. Derek says Luke Zelina was in the game, but then deleted before it came out. Luke says, I went to the last Kansas City Rock Fest they ever had a few years ago. Nickelback was there, and they literally said, hello, St. Louis, winning KC. Well, you know, drugs. So, there's that. Who's winning, Travis?
I don't know. You're...
Oh, you haven't been watching at all? Oh, that's weird.
Wheeler Yuta's in there now with Trent. Who's winning, Talitha?
Well, it looks like they're just punching each other in the fucking face right now.
No,
I guess Yuta's kind of winning. Well, he put in more punches. But now, oh, yep, he kicked him in the face. Poor Trent. He's probably not going to win. He's grabbing him by the gut. He's taking him from behind, all right.
Little German suplex.
Then he had to take a breather because it just exerted too much of his abilities.
Just too much. Too much action.
Now
These
he's like,
indie shows like this, that's what they do. They do a little action and then they stop.
it's like, I'm going to stalk
Not
you
a huge
over
fan.
here. Let me walk real slow towards you.
Obviously, once Wheeler tags in John Moxley, it's over. I don't see this match going much longer.
He's like, hey,
Chuck
dude.
tried to, what the hell? Who sees?
Oh, he
Is
got
that even
punched in the
even a
face for his
thing?
troubles.
And then Trent hits him in the side of the head.
Well, you know.
Why is Trent turning all weird and evil? Oh, Chucky T throws Wheeler into the cage. It's awesome. That fan, like, pushed it back. It probably hurt his knee.
They're like, oh my god, dude, seriously.
John
Ooh,
Moxley
John thinks he's going to do something.
got a
He's
clean
like,
house.
hey,
Oh, he's
I've
got a chair.
chair.
How's that not a freaking disqualification?
Let
Can't
me
use
throw
chairs.
this with my 3-year-old tantrum I'm having. Looks like Derek, it's infinitely easier to delete a character than it's to add one. Derek says, Luke, I dig it. It looks like the devil makes 3 is good. Check them out. And Walter says, good match so far. William Regal and Kassidy on commentary.
Yeah,
Walter's
nothing
like,
wrong with those guys.
Kassidy not talking.
I was going to say, is Cassidy even talking?
French doesn't ever talk. What are you guys talking about? Walter's like, geez, use the barricade. That was cool.
Several times tonight. I feel like it just hurts people's in the front row's knees because they don't stand up.
Right? Well, some of them are standing when it happens, I guess.
I mean, yeah, that's the only way to be safe. You're sitting there with your knees out in front of you. It's terrible.
Luke wants to know if you saw what Cora Jade did last night on NXT.
I did.
Not only did they have her throw her tag title belt in the trash like Medusa years ago, she literally said women's tag belts in WWE are worthless. She literally speaking about the truth.
All tag belts in WWE are worthless. Let's not just make it relative to the women.
Let's not be the women's only in
I mean,
NXT and WWE.
There's 8 guy tag teams in the past 12 years that have been worth a shit. They just don't. Vince hates tag teams. And the only time he even has a tag team, usually, there's a couple tag teams that are like the Vikings, the Street Profits, and the Usos, the New Day. But the New Day is an example of what I'm about to say. Is he takes singles wrestlers and puts them together that aren't ready to be pushed, or maybe he will push later, or already had a push. And then he just puts them together because he has nothing else to do with them. So if you're in a group in WWE, it means that they have nothing to do with you. It's not a good thing. Now, Ford, they haven't broke that one up and pushed him yet. But at some point, that's going to happen, and then he'll be relegated to another tag partner when he doesn't make it as a singles wrestler. We've seen it with the Iconics. We're going to break up a tag team, and then just, fuck it. We'll put Peyton Royce with somebody else and Billie Kay with somebody else.
They didn't really put her with anybody. She
She
had to have a
tried.
resume and try to get with other people, and it just never happened.
Yeah, Ruby Riott and Liv were bullying her.
Yeah. That whole thing was just a joke and a half
ridiculous.
doing that.
I'm just saying that they don't care about tag teams. But yes, I saw that. And I did notice that Cora Jade didn't look like a 12-year-old girl anymore.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they're dressing her up more mature.
That's good.
It's like, oh.
Robbie
Okay.
says, decent tag match. And we are back from our picture-in-picture.
Garcia in the back watching.
Making
Part of the
stupid
Jericho
faces.
Appreciation Society, the Jazz.
Walter's like, Jericho versus Kingston barbed wire match tonight. Medics on standby.
It should be a good one, right?
Which is, yeah, probably. Aoife's in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
Aoife.
Aoife.
Nice to see you, Mike. How you doing, girl? Says, hey, guys, how's it going? Great. And Vindicator says, I'm happy to see Zoe Stark come back. Hope she beats Mandy so Mandy can come back to Raw or SmackDown.
Yes, that's probably going to happen.
Ayla says, Aoife, hey. And Vindicator says, long time no see, Aoife. Luke says she was taking shots at Bayley and Sasha's horrible title reign. So she was singling out women's tag belts.
Oh, yeah. It's actually funny.
John Moxley's finally
John
in there beating
Moxley
up Trent.
is in there beating up Trent.
And Walter says, I see a shark cage above the ring.
Yes, and that's where the JAS will be during the match.
Ooh. Aoife says, hey, Ayla, how are you? Luke says, hi, Aoife. And Ayla says, I'm doing well. How have you been? Aoife says, hey, Vin, it has definitely been a while. Haha. Aoife says, hi, Luke, long time no see. And Vindicator says, Ayla, do we agree Aoife is better than Sophie and Nickelback? Looks like, amen, Vin. Aoife's like, who are they? What have I missed? You've missed nothing, sweetheart. Did you ever find that spider? How's the farm? How's school? Well, there's like Daphne cool shades. Thanks, Walter. I had to do it. Travis did something different with the lights, and they're blinding me.
She didn't have them on Monday. They were up there for 3 hours straight, but now she's wearing.
I must not have paid that much attention to them, but today they're just bugging the fuck out of me. Let's see. Illa says Aoife 1,000,000% better than Sophie. Looks like, can we just remove Sophie now that Aoife has returned? Aoife has school, you guys. She's, a young
Yuda. There it is, German suplex.
Like Sophie is a newer person in chat. She's just annoying. It was like, yes, laughing, and Aoife's like, okay.
Whoa. Judas
Phil's
effect.
like, come on, best friends. Phil wants the best friends to win.
Wheeler comes in. Drops him down. Is that going to be enough? No, Moxley's in there. Big knee.
Where's his other buddy? Oh, there he is. He finally came in a little late.
Chucky T. Oh, double clothesline. Everybody's laid out. All 4 men down. It's like the after effect of an explosion.
That's funny.
He's sweating a little bit. John Moxley is on the outside. He can be tagged in. Chucky T's going to his corner, but Trent don't care.
Oh,
he went after Mox.
John. Good for him. Now get him. Yuda's like, no, not me.
Having Wheeler on your team's like having a flat tire driving down the interstate. That's the best way to describe him.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or
low air in your tire. Like it's still gonna get you where you're going. Or
but
the
you're
donut.
Annoyed by it
it's the donut. You can go 35.
You can only go as fast as 55, and that's it.
I don't think those donuts can go 55, can they?
Yeah,
Damn.
they can go 55.
I thought it was 35.
You can go 55 in them. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to drive on the freeway, and people do get flat tires on the freeway and have to put their
1, 2,
donut tire on.
3. Wheeler Yuta with the pin of Chucky T.
What? They gave it to him, huh?
They made it to their destination.
I feel like that was lame. Best friends didn't win, film. Sorry. Luke says, also, poor Titus has been getting nothing but hate and death threats since the promo he was told to do by his bosses on Monday.
That's funny. I'm going to kill you.
That's so weird. Why? What difference would it make? That's just strange.
It's probably the crazy liberals going, why can't we talk about politics?
Oh, God, right? Aoife's
that would be my guess.
Yeah. Aoife says, the spider was exactly what reminded me to come on the stream tonight because another one appeared on my ceiling and the hairspray was taken out again with the lighter. I'll get you.
As the house
laughing.
burns down.
Aoife says, school is done now until September, thankfully. So I'll try and join the stream more often. I've missed it. Well, we've missed you too, but thanks for coming and joining us tonight. We appreciate it.
And it's crazy early where you're at. Or late.
Late morning. Ayla says, laughing, too funny. Hopefully you can get this one before it goes into hiding. Ravi says, you guys are savage in the chat. And Walter says, good tag team match. Regal, good manager. Ayla says, why, Ravi? Because we tell the truth. Aoife says, it went into the wardrobe like last time and I started having flashbacks, but I got it eventually. I still haven't recovered from last summer's one. Luke says, Ravi, is it really being savage if what we are saying is truth? I was like, Ayla, you're just a savage anyway. And Walter says, Moxley and
Is this the shark
What's his
match right
face?
now? Oh, no, it's the celebration of the tag team champions.
Oh, these guys.
A proper celebration.
Yes, Moxley and Yuta won that, Walter.
They did.
Ayla says, plus I tell her all the time she's annoying. Aoife says, what does she say? Matthew's like, social assassins. Vindicator says, I enjoy being both truthful and savage. Just an untamed animal who can drop F-bombs out of nowhere. Yeah. Hill says, Aoife has PTSD from spiders. Oh no. It was like, she ignores me. Luke says, people are pissed because apparently his promo was designed to try to redirect people's attention from Vince's supposed escapades. So they are pissed at Titus even though he just did as told.
Right? Doing his job.
I don't see how they redirected anything. How is that redirecting anything from Vince? That's just weird. That's a weird
They
way
want a
to look
safe
at it.
place for people to watch wrestling.
Walter says, funny shark mascot. I didn't see the shark mascot.
Oh, you
I
didn't?
missed it.
It was up there with the announcers.
Oh, I didn't look up in time, I guess. Robbie says, hello, Sophia is a bot. I'm sure of it.
That's what Keith Lee needs. Cake.
He needs cake and champagne.
I mean, Swerve could use it, but Lee, maybe.
This says, war flashbacks from a spider. Eva says, I literally do, Ayla. It came up on Snapchat memories about when it happened last year, and I've been on the lookout every night now. Walter's like, Keith Lee and Swerve, new tag team champs, AEW. Robbie says, this guy with a women's red leather jacket looks like a joke.
Yeah, he was in NXT for a while. Isiah Swerve Scott was his name there.
Looks like, I don't know, Dalitha. Those people are just stupid, douche-canoeing sausage wallets. And a little side of twat waffle, I'm saying, with that. Ayla's laughing. That's hilarious, but terrible at the same time. In the basement I'm in, I get giant wolf spiders all the time. Currently growing one in a floor drain.
Growing it.
You're like, here, eat this bug. Just don't eat me. Wolf spiders are okay. They're not that bad. It's the other ones I don't like.
What is that on the inside of that title?
I don't know.
Is Kevin Gates a... Oh, he's a rapper. I was going to ask if he was a football player or a wrestler.
How stupid.
I think he's related to Bill.
Bill Gates?
Yeah. Nice little plug. Is that like the most awkward thing I've ever heard?
The most stupidest thing I've ever heard is both of these rejects talking.
So does he do his beard like that on purpose?
Yes.
It's got like an outline of gray.
It's probably just the way his hair grows. He's probably gray right there, and it's just the way he cuts it, and it just is gray. Eva says it's crazy that it was a year ago. I remember the stream like it was yesterday when Travis said I would wake up to a spider with very nice hair and Ayla telling me to light it on fire.
Keep taking his jacket off.
That's funny. Film says not going to lie, Swerve have some attitude issues. You're right, Misty. Robbie says the C-Tech Street Profits. Yeah, LOL. You know what's really, really sad about the belt? Is that Keith Lee can't really wear his. But
Right.
Swerve can. So I guess it's okay.
Swerve's just got them both.
Well, he had to talk, and he didn't want to hold on to it while he was doing his weird stuff, so. Eva says, I cannot handle the ones you guys get over in the States. I'd move country at first sight of one.
Ours aren't that bad.
Just God, it's not Australia, my friend. It says, I stand by that. Light it on fire. True,
Mark
lucky I'm not in
Sterling.
Australia. Matthew's like, flamethrowers. True. Vindicator says, Luke, you have to educate Aoife on what sausage wallet means. She's been gone for a long, long time, you know. Rob is like, how the heck has Limited we got a title belt? I think what happened on last week.
Yeah, last week. That's when they won the title.
Triple threat thing.
It was the main event last week, so now they're doing the celebration.
They're like, here you go. Here, dumbasses
Atlas
need
is
titles.
drinking on the job.
He's like, this is gross. I don't like it. Looks like that's it. I'm making a restaurant, and the main meal will be called the douche canoe with sides of sausage wallets and trollops. Ayla says, I'll keep the wolf because he'll eat the hobos, right? Usually they'll scare away hobos. Aoife says, what's a sausage wallet?
That guy's like, I'll sign it. He was trying to grab the clipboard to some dude in the front row. He's like, I'll sign it. It's
I'll
like
do
they're
it.
like, come on, Kevin, sign that petition.
Sign the petition.
Oh, he's saying no, he doesn't want to
rapper.
sign that petition. He doesn't want to make AEW a better product.
He doesn't like it enough, I guess. He thought he'd say it. It was like,
Look at Homeboy in the red hat.
right
The
next
shark
to him.
hat. It's a fin.
Yes. I will sue you. I'll take you for all your money. Luke says sausage wallet isn't too hard to figure out. Just have to put your mind in the gutter a bit. Robbie's like,
Oh,
Aoife, Ayla.
Oh! He just punched Atlas in the face.
It's not right.
Uh-oh, here comes the cake. Anytime there's food involved. Charlotte Flair. Oh! Remember, people were upset when this happened to Tony. Will they be as upset when it happens to Mark Sterling? This might be sexism right here. If fans don't get equally upset.
I think he's playing blackface, and I find it offensive. How dare they use chocolate cake? Aoife says, I remember you said about the hobos before they sound horrible. Chris says, LOL, what's Kevin Gates doing in AEW? Remember that song, I Got 6 Jobs?
No.
I Don't Get Tired?
I've never heard of the guy.
Never heard of him, never heard a damn thing of any of his songs, so it can't be that good.
I'll have to listen to it when
Vindicator
gets
says,
back.
but be careful, Aoife. There could be spiders in the
What
gutter.
was his name? Gates? Something Gates?
Kevin.
Kevin.
Ayla says, Aoife, it's a lady of the night. Aoife's like, oh, I get it now. Ayla's like, I have one. Isn't it slang for an experienced person? Yes, Ayla. Aoife says, sausage wallet is a very creative name. Ayla says, yeah, I came up with it all by myself. I was like, D, is Keith Lee just big boned? Oh, he's a goddamn fat ass. Luke's like, LOL, this is why I missed you, Aoife. Film's like, oh gosh, you're roasting Kevin just because he has 2 phones. Walter says, Mark Sterling, boo. And Matthew says, if Lee lost about 30 pounds, he'd be a new man.
He would. That's all
Yeah.
he needs to lose, too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he gained 30
And
pounds
I
by
bet
the
he
time
could
after he
lose
left
it
WWE.
very quickly, too. I bet he could lose it within just a few months.
Because you know that all ain't muscle.
Well, and it's, like, full.
Yeah.
Meaning that he
like
has
it's
room.
thump full.
Yeah.
Robbie's,
He's, like, swollen. Like,
Yeah.
he's almost allergic to some sort of food or something.
Yeah. Robbie says D deserves a title belt, and Ayla's like, God, if I lost 30 pounds, I'd be a new man. Film says, bro, that's just cringe. Walter says, Kevin Gates, good punch. And Aoife says, haha, I miss you all too, even if I come back to Sausage Wallet's restaurants and the Sophie Girl drama. It's all the same though, right, Aoife? It's not really changed, so, you know, it's all good. You'll have to go back and look at some of our past stuff. Like Ayla and I doing Money in the Bank. You'll have to go back to that one and watch it.
July 2nd. 3rd. July 2nd or 3rd.
July 2nd.
July 2nd.
It was July 2nd for Money in the Bank pay-per-view. You'll have to go watch a little bit of it. It was pretty funny. Well, there's like funny Sterling with cake in the face. Film says the only rappers I like to listen to are just enough. That's about it. Ayla says, oh, you'll meet her Friday if you come to chat. She's a robot. Robbie's like, hello, Matthew. What, like, Rebel Wilson is a new woman? And Luke's like, Ayla, how dare you? Minicator says, all right, now, AEW getting silly, using the Tony versus Charlotte cake gimmick. But long as they do gag promo a month, I'm cool with it. Unlike WWE, which does it weekly with 24/7 shenanigans.
What's this all about? Oh, shit, the Butcher and the Blade just attack him in the back.
That's not cool.
They're not dressed in their ring gear, like their normal stuff. Is this how they dress normally?
I guess. I don't know, but it
Here we
looks
go.
awkward. They're like, we don't want to hurt you too much because we're on
Where's
cement.
the bunny?
So,
Are those all tables? Paige in his Pride Month shirt.
I think something's different. It's not tie-dye this time. It's kind of cowboyish, I guess. Weird colored, but cowboyish. Aoife says, I'll make sure to join for that. Ayla says, hey, Luke, you didn't notice, so I'll take claim. Matthew says, like Caitlyn Jenner, new man. Yes, that's it. I was like, you can't fat shame Keith Lee, lol, haha. Why? Because he is fat? Oh, okay. Looks like, Ayla, don't be like that. We all know I introduced you all to sausage wallows, trollops, and douche canoes, lol. Ayla's like, well, not trollops. Aoife's like, I will after this. I'll go and watch that one. It's freaking hilarious. Chris says Travis and Kevin Gates actually goes hard. That's why I'm surprised he was on AEW, because why would he want to be associated with clowns? But actually not really, because I haven't heard a Gates song since 17. Yeah, he could have changed his tune like that machine guy. Ayla says, it's titled Money in the Bank. Aoife says, was it in July or June? July. It was July 2nd. July 2nd. Matthew says, is ketchup a vegetable? No, because it's made out of tomatoes, so it's a fruit. Film says, boo. Christian Cage, boo. Ayla says, July 2nd. Ayla says, yes, Matthew. And Aoife says, found it. Robbie's like, hello, Matthew. Technically, it is as it's made from tomatoes. Bryce says, wait, quick question. How did Luchasaurus not with Jungle Boy? Jungle Boy is hurt.
Jungle Boy got concertoed. And then Christian took him over, and now he's evil.
Yes.
Now we got the Varsity Blondes.
Bryce says, wait, don't tell me he was manipulated. Not necessarily. He just kind of... Jungle Boy got injured, and so they had to do something with him. So kind of putting him as a bad guy and putting him with Christian Cage helps. That's all. Keeps him on TV, keeps him out there, which is good for his career.
And yes, he was manipulated.
Yes. He was given a big whisper in the ear. It was like, so ketchup is a fruit? Yes. Bryce says, wait, don't tell me he was... Oh, I read that. And Aoife says, ketchup is class. Robbie says, Cage ready to bruck up a man. I don't know what that means. Ayla says, I saw a girl on TikTok make tomato pie. I want to make it.
Yummy.
And Ayla says, ketchup is life. Matthew says, fruit, vegetables. I'm tired of identity politics. Well, it's always been like a big thing, whether it was a fruit or a vegetable. It's technically a fruit.
Yeah, most everything's a fruit.
Bryce says, well, yes, I know that Jungle Boy is injured, but thank you for the reminder anyway, just in case if I forgot.
Lucha just headbutts Griff.
Well,
I think that's Griff. No, that's not. That's Pillman.
If you knew, why did you ask the quick question about Luchasaurus? I'm confused by your statements. Aoife says, ketchup goes on everything. Matthew says, I love A1 sauce. And Ayla says, yes, ma'am, yum. Ayla says, I also love A1. I could drink it. Robbie says, Cage was going in deep on the mic.
You know, I never really had A1. I always used the Heinz 57.
That was
steak
what
sauce.
we grew up with in my house was Heinz 57 sauce.
Ugh.
It's a little more tangy.
I loved it on, what are the round potatoes that are sliced?
Like
Scalloped. They're called
potatoes?
scallop potatoes.
Oh.
I loved them.
When it
on
had
that.
like cheese and stuff on
Uh-huh.
it? Oh, okay.
So my mom would make pork chops and then scallop potatoes, and then that's when I'd use Heinz 57, and then...
We always had it on chicken fried steak on the, whatchamacallit, cube steaks.
Yeah.
That's what my parents always had it with.
Yummy. I'd eat it on that, too. Bam! Big choke slam! Luchasaurus is just killing the varsity blondes. I kind of like what AEW's doing here. I'm kind of impressed with it. They're pushing big men. I did not see this coming.
Well, all their little duties got hurt and injured.
But you
all
got
the
the
little
Luchas.
duty
Oh,
duties.
Brody. 2-3. And Christian Cage gets the pin. He didn't do anything. He didn't even break a sweat.
No.
He can go
but he
get
took
his
the
suit
pin.
back on. Not even shower.
He took the pin and he's like, look at me, I'm so amazing. And Luchasaurus did all the work. It's like, so is he your lackey? I don't like that. I don't like it. Nope.
Anyways, yeah, Luchasaurus, Wardlow, Brody King, all getting pushed.
Wardlow.
Miro.
Miro. Kind of back for some stuff, yeah. It says Matthew is a fruit. You'd think he'd know the difference between fruits and veggies. Matthew says, yep, me too.
Oh!
Hardy is
Jungle
delicious.
Boy's back!
What? He's not injured anymore?
There he
you go,
is.
Bryce. He's back. He's there just for you.
Now is the Luchasaurus
Gonna attack him?
gonna be all angry at
I
him?
don't know. Christian Cage sent him after him, so maybe.
It's so weird these wrestlers are coming out to like popular hits from the 80s now.
I know.
And there's quite a few of them doing it.
Yes.
And it's like, I just want to dance. Like, this is a reputable song. Luchasaurus is just going to step out of the way. Right? Luchasaurus switches back.
He's like, haha. He's like, I'm not as bad as you think I am. Is he, though?
Jungle Boy smiled. Now, is Jungle Boy tricked?
Right?
Is this a trick? Because Luchasaurus is really smart. He's got 65 million years of experience in this.
Right? So who's he going to go with?
Actually, right now, he ain't running up those stairs, so...
No.
He's just letting it happen.
He's like, la, 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 la. I'm down here. You go out there.
He should just stand in the ring and dance. That's what I would do. So, uber babyface people high-five the crowd, and he's not high-fiving the crowd.
He's not doing anything.
Oh,
with
look
the
at that
crowd.
gun club. Scissor Daddy. See the sunglasses?
Mm-hmm.
Go put them on. Like, they're becoming super popular.
I think his are way more squarish.
His are straight across the front. It's weird, but they're close enough. They're taking this 80 glasses, you remember the big ski goggle looking ones? And bringing them back.
Is he like a very big fan of fucking John Wayne or what?
Oh, does he have John Wayne on his
He
arm?
has John Wayne tattooed on his fucking shoulder. Oh,
sick.
man. Wow. I don't know who the kid is below, but he's got another cowboy below it, too, and I don't know what that one is.
Is it the... what was his
Billy
name?
the Kid, maybe?
Babe Ruth. That's what it looks
No,
like.
he's got a
It looks
cowboy
like Babe
hat
Ruth.
on. Ayla says that. Matthew says that. Yep, me too. The Thick and Hardy. Aoife says, have you guys ever had a pint of Guinness? I don't know if it's common in the States or not. Guinness is common in the States.
Yeah,
Probably
I've
doesn't
heard of
taste as good as it does from over there, though.
JR!
Matthew says chicken and lollipops. And Chris says, I like them au gratin potatoes. Vindicator says, drinking A1 would eventually burn your throat, Daria. A recovery period of at least 48 hours. Matthew says, hell yeah, Chris. I haven't had those in a long while. Walter says Christian Cage and Luchasaurus won. Boo! And
They
then he's
did.
like, it's Jungle Boy. Matthew says Jungle Boy is going to evolve into Jungle Man. Robbie says burger sauce or chili sauce and garlic sauce is the
Cole
one
Carter.
on a dirty kebab when you have been out on the piss. Ella says, I've used Guinness to make chocolate cake. I'm not a drinker and not a fan of dark beer. Robbie's like, message retracted. And Walter says, the Gun Club, boo. Aoife says, a Chinese is a great hangover meal or just drunk meal in general.
Yes.
Ella says, we have pints. And Matthew says, I make some decent chicken and steak teriyaki kebabs. Robbie says, Jungle Boy, he recovered quick. What's his next trick going to be? Turn water into wine? He might have just had a minor injury there, Robbie. Or he might not have an injury that considers that he can't go out there and run. Aoife says, yeah, I saw people use Guinness for cakes and stuff. I wouldn't be too much of a fan of it either, to be honest.
They're trying to get to the point where they can have it at the pay-per-view. We're all set, and everything is being set up to September 3rd right now.
Yes.
Or 4th. 4th.
It's only a few months away. Walter's like Jim Ross doing 2 hour.
You guys, we are going to get the, what are they called? The Elite versus the, who's the other group?
I don't know. Which group? There's so many of them. I don't know.
The Red Dragons and Adam Cole. That group.
Oh.
What were they called? Is that that's not the Elite. They were in NXT. Anyways, those guys going up against
Undisputed.
the Undisputed Era versus the Elite. That's what I was trying to do.
Walt-
That's going to be happening at the pay-per-view.
Walter says Jim Ross doing 2 hour. Matthew says I'm not big into cake. Ayla says you can't taste it. Aoife brings out the chocolate. Robbie says Guinness is great. Had so many good nights out drinking that.
Nothing wrong with Guinness.
Aoife says, really? I never knew that. Must try that sometime. Yeah, also cinnamon brings out chocolate. Coffee brings out chocolate.
You can use
too.
Guinness in the can to do beer butt chicken. That's really good also.
Pickle says, hello, what I missed so far. Hi,
You
Pickle.
missed a lot. You missed literally 7 things.
You missed everything. Stuff's happening, and you missed it all.
Brody King beat Darby Allin. Best Friends lost to Wheeler Yuta and John Moxley. Lee and Scott came out and got their titles. Or didn't get their titles, but they
They
had
did a
little
party
thing.
for it, and then what's-her-faces came
Mark
down.
Sterling came out with Tony Atlas. And then Kevin Gates, he's a rapper. He punched Atlas in the face.
Yes.
And then Reynolds and Silver in the back, and they got attacked by Butch.
And the Blade.
And Butcher and the Blade, yes. And then Christian Cage and the Luchasaurus went up against the Varsity Blondes, and they won. And then Jungle Boy came back. So quite a bit of exciting stuff happening here.
Yep.
And then the Gun Club was in the back. I don't know what they were talking about. So,
Yes.
but they did say words.
Vinegar says, every time I see JR, I think about steak or barbecue sauce, LOL. And
Nothing
Walter
wrong
says,
with
okay,
that.
bye, guys. See you Friday for SmackDown. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you, Walter.
The clothesline.
They were talking about how they were sick and tired of Max Caster saying their names in his rap.
Well, that ain't going to stop.
Matthew says, Irish car bombs, LOL. Film says, who in the hell is this Cole guy?
He was in NXT just a few months ago. He got cut for doing drugs,
He's a druggie.
but he was 2 Dimes. He was part of the Mafia.
Pickle says, take care, Walter.
Tony D'Angelo.
Yes, that guy. Ayla says, Sugar Geek Show on YouTube, Death by Chocolate Cake. Pickle says, Undisputed Era. Yep. Eva says, vodka and Coke and whiskey. Ravenna are good. Matthew says, bye, Walter, and chocolate mousse cake is my favorite, though. Eva says, I'll definitely check that out. Ayla sounds really good. Pickle says, well, dang, guess I should have not gone day drinking today.
Right?
Ravi says, never mix whiskey, have it neat. Matthew says, Aoife, you know how to party, vodka, whiskey, and Coke. Aoife's like, yep, us Irish know how to drink. Aoife says, not Coke as in that Coke, by the way. You meant like soda pop, Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Not Coke as in the powdered white kind that you snort up your nose. Don't want to ruin your life. Just want to show you a good time.
Right. None of that.
Aoife says, like Pepsi, yeah. Oh, look, it's Sophie. Hey, Sophie says, how's AEW doing? Great.
It's doing a good show tonight.
Piccolo says, that's a waste of good Guinness for cooking. Ha ha. Is it? I don't know if it is.
Absolute Ricky Stark taking it right to Cole.
Nobody says you didn't drink it while you
Look
were
at him
making
strutting
with
high
it.
on the top rope. Oh, now he's
Hey,
getting jiggy
Leopold.
with it.
What are you doing?
Oh, drops the elbow. Ricky Stark getting too flashy.
They're so pretty. Anyways, Ayla's like Aoife, and Matthew's laughing, and Piccolo says cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I wouldn't know. I've never done a powder.
Aoife says, oh, I've seen them before.
Bum, bum, bum. Anyways, Ricky Stark's got Cole Carter in a headlock. A neck lock. Chin lock. That's what they used to call it in the old days.
Right?
Good old-fashioned chin lock.
Leopold.
He doesn't look impressed.
He hates me now. Ravi's like, Dee knows about the devil's powder. I was quoting a line from a movie, Ravi. That's it. That's all I know.
Yeah, that shark cage is way up there, isn't it?
Are
And
they going to just hang him in it over the top? Like,
yeah, they'll lower it.
oh.
Although it looks like it's in the crowd. And then they'll put the jazz in there and then raise it back up.
As
Oh,
Piccolo
Cole Carter.
says, sorry, that's a Rick James Hollywood story reference, right? Mine was from
James,
21
bitch.
Jump Street. So a pound of cocaine. We're trying to show them a good time, not ruin their lives. As Piccolo says from the Chappelle show. That fucking shit's hilarious.
Oh,
Chappelle is Rick James. Rick James, bitch!
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Fucking hilarious. Matthew's like, Jericho loves going in a shark cage. He's not going in a shark cage.
No, he's wrestling.
He's
it's the
wrestling.
Jazz. The rest of them are all going in the shark cage.
With barbed wire and stuff. It's happening.
Big missed clothesline right there by Cole Carter. Carter ducks down. That
Aoife wants to know
oh,
if anyone
Cutter.
here is good at maths.
What kind of math? I have no idea how to do math. Except for like 1 + 1.
He's such a liar. He's good at math. Maths. Ayla's like, not I.
Oh, God. 450 lands on his face.
Oh, no.
Oh, spear!
He got him.
1, 2, 3. Ricky Stark.
Hey, Leopold. Hey, Leopold. 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 Leopold.
He holding on to that title that all of a sudden's a title that's being defended on TV out of the blue for no reason. Girl in the front row, she's like,
Well, good for her.
this is good wrestling.
At least she knows how to clap a little. I really enjoy this. What's going on?
That's a good product. It's a good product here.
Eva says, I am a bit stuck. I have my leaving cert exams in like 10 months, and I physically cannot do maths. It's not good. Aww.
So watch YouTube videos. Not kidding. They will teach you some shit that'll blow your mind. And it's really super fast and easy to understand.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of Indians. Is that what they're called? From India?
Yes.
They're fantastic. Like they have different ways of doing just common core math.
Piccolo says, I'm Asian. Definitely not me. Laughing. Matthew is talking about eggplants plus swords equals a yam.
He wants another challenger
skills.
right now?
We haven't really discussed it, but...
Oh, God. It's Danhausen.
Oh, God. He's like, oh,
It's
great.
Danhausen!
He looked very excited about it.
He's got a mic.
Okie dokie, well.
Hey, Martin's in the crowd.
Who?
Dante Martin.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be Hook. Maybe?
Ooh.
Or maybe it will be him. I thought maybe Hook would come down. Because remember, Hook and those guys were friends.
Oh, yeah.
He's already backing out. What a heel. Next week on Dynamite, Denhausen. Headlining. Denhausen. Sound like Cartman. Next week, Denhausen. An absolute Ricky Stark. Denhausen.
Okay.
Denhausen's like the worst wrestler ever.
Yeah.
He lost to Tony Atlas in like 4 seconds.
Eva says, I might have to do that on the YouTube video stuff. They would probably be more helpful than my maths teacher.
Oh, yeah. It's fun, and they do it with a board.
All you have to do is look up, like, whatever math you're doing, whatever type of math you're doing, and then look up tutorials and stuff like that on YouTube. And they'll have so many of them. I mean, a lot of people put that stuff out there. So, and Matthew's like, I curse thee, Eva. Check out Eddie Wu. Well, there you go. Him too. Yeah, right. But he's like, I subscribe to his channel. He's a solid math guy. You okay?
I don't know.
You don't know what's going on?
Oh, I know what's going on.
Do you?
I just don't know what I can say.
Which part? Is it the outfit? Is it a little weird? Is it the grouping? Is it the mix of people?
It's just a weird whatever it's called. Taj of weirdness.
Eva says
It's like
thanks.
Jenny Jones or Jenny Craig.
Right.
Which one?
Eva says, thanks, Matthew. I'll make sure to check him out.
Oh, I want to harmonize. I have perfect pitch.
Do ya? Pickle says, you hear about that AQA wrestler retiring? Ain't she only 25 or younger? I have not.
I've been on Twitter all day and I didn't see anything about anybody wrestling.
Matthew says,
retiring.
I don't understand
Who is this?
what I'm watching most of the time, that Eddie Wu is a good instructor. Pickle says, wrestler. AQA wrestler. All American ads are just food.
AQA?
AQA wrestler? I don't know what that is either.
Is that her name or is that the company she was with?
I'm guessing that that's the company she was with, maybe? Matthew's like, of course. And Robbie says all American ads are just food. This one's not about food, it's about cars.
It's how you drive to get your food.
Why? When it just comes to you. You just call a company and have them go get it for you. Aoife says, might start a petition to replace my current maths teacher with Eddie. He looks like a smart man. Matthew's like, hell yeah, Wu is friendly. Piccolo says, I believe she had some mental anxiety and took her ball home. Oh.
It happens.
Super pets. Super pets.
Anxiety is a tool. It is not a problem. Oh.
Hi. You gonna come see me? You gonna be nice? No. By the way, Aoife, this is Leopold. He's new. You don't know about him. Baby. Did you need Two cuddlings. Vinegar says Travis, does Athena look bigger now than she did as Ember Moon?
Yes.
Like bigger as in thicker?
Yeah, like a heavier.
And not a good thicker? Aoife says she told me I wouldn't get anywhere in life if I can't pass ordinary level maths. Like, it's not my fault you can't teach. Aoife says, "Oh, he's so cute. How do the German Shepherds like him?" They had a rough first week when we brought him home. Both of them did. And then the dogs were just excited. They liked him. But he wasn't too keen on them. And then after the first week, it's like, they were like, "Hey, whatever." And he's like, "All right, they don't really care about me." And so then he was more investigative, and now they don't care.
Now he runs them a little bit.
But we got him back in, like, April of this year.
Yeah, I didn't remember when we got him. I was thinking about that. I was like, February, and I'm like...
He was born in February.
He was born in February.
We got him in April, the week before I started that other job.
Two out of 3 falls. See, everybody wants to see them go against the Bucks, with the Bucks having the titles and the winner takes all.
Oh.
But since they're doing that storyline with the Red Dragons, the Elite and the Undisputed Era, that they couldn't go that route. So the Bucks dropped the titles so they could go this other route with the Red Dragons.
Indicator says, Dalitha mentioned Super Pets and Sir Leopold shows up right on cue, lol, but tell me more about Sir Leopold, Dalitha. I'm kind of new, and I don't know much about him either.
The Briscoes this Saturday.
What is it that you want to know? That he hates me? Travis's daughter has been here for a week, and he shuns me now. She's here all day. It's very sad, actually. He used to like me, and now he doesn't. He
just
doesn't
has more
really like
energy.
kids. We found that out. He doesn't like loud noises.
No, he don't like loud TV, so you can't turn the... Well, we do it anyway, so he just goes away.
He just runs away, but...
Watched that Obi-Wan Kenobi series, and he didn't like any of it.
We did take him... I have taken him to, like, the... whatchamacallit, fast food joint twice now. And, put his little harness and leash on him this last time, and he did really good. He didn't claw McKenna up, and he didn't yowl like a crazy or anything like that. He actually did really good. So, yeah, he's getting there. Pickle wants to know, are y'all skipping the ROH thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't follow that. I don't know
no
enough
idea
about
what's
it.
going
I
on
don't even
with
know if it's on TV. Like, I don't know how you would watch it. It's a little bit harder for us on the indie stuff like that.
Yeah. Robbie says FTR meaning business. Pickle's like, aw. And Film says FTR. And Aoife says, I'm going to head off now. I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good night. You too, Aoife.
All right, have a good night.
Thanks for hanging out with us for a minute. It was really good to see you, hon. Work on your maths. Chris says, literally, FTR is better than Uso. They literally have 3 tag titles. Right? My question is like, do they ever defend the other ones against anybody?
Yeah, I don't know how they're doing it.
Those programs or those places?
They go places. They travel. They're well traveled.
Chris says, literally, FTR. Ayla says, good night, Aoife. And Vindicator's like, oh, poor Dalitha, you're a magnetic personality must have borne off where Travis feeds him more than you do, lol. No. It has nothing to do with that. Like, it has to do with being around. And I work all day, so. I tried to bond with him as much as possible before I had to go back to a job when we first got him. Pickle says the AAA belts look like a 12-year-old made it with paper mache. Chris says those are literally 3 major wrestling companies. Yeah.
The heart's healed. Healed heart. Good deal.
But yeah, those AAA belts look really weird. They look like a 12-year-old did make them with paper mache.
Like out of tinfoil. Like I used to make those when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his daughter. So his daughter's better.
Oh, good. Vinegar says, take care, Aoife. Glad your presence kept Sophie away. Ayla would concur. Robbie says, I can watch ROH, but it's on too late for me. Can't miss valuable sleep time. Okay.
He's all fired up.
He's all sorts of weird on crack tonight. Good for him.
Saturday night, Ring of Honor. We're going to see the Briscoes next weekend.
Oh, yeah. Is that it? No, not next weekend.
Is it not next weekend? Not the weekend coming up next, so
weekend
10
after.
days.
Yeah.
11 days.
Yeah. Whatever that is.
Flair's last match.
Flair's last match.
We will be doing Flair's last match, guys. It'll be on a little bit earlier than most pay-per-views.
On the 31st
It
of
starts
July.
at 4:05 Eastern. Most pay-per-views start at 6, so 2 hours before earlier. I want a Shark Week.
A foam hat.
Danny. Danny. It's like the Three Stooges. I have no idea. I mean, the guy in the middle's cool. And done.
And alrighty. Jacob Eugene is in the chat. Hey, Jacob says the Briscoes are good. Matthew says, I hope the Briscoe brothers join AEW. Chris says, these are old school type promos. No egos, actually real stories of how to overcome challenges. Vinegar says, Duluth, made fun of Shawn Michaels for being cross-eyed, but I noticed Dax is too a little bit. I never looked at his face long enough to pay attention. Jacob says, it's father-in-law and son-in-law. Yeah. Andrade and what's his face?
Christopher Daniels just interrupted him.
That's a rude thing to do.
Kind of a dick. Oh, it's that bitch! Jade Cargill. So they got rid of the other broad. So this was going to be a 6-man. With that fill-in girl.
Oh.
But she's not there.
Instead, we have to see Kira Hogan instead.
Well, she was going to be in it anyways, but.
Okay.
Layla Gray. They banned Chris Statlander.
Yeah. Ramit is in the chat. Hey, Ramit.
Ramit.
Says, I think ROH pay-per-view for known for Page AEW. Yeah?
This is Anna Jay's hometown. I figured they'd have her on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I reside here.
So she was born and raised where they're at?
No, not her.
Oh.
She resides there.
Oh.
And Kira is from there.
Oh. Wherever they are. Where are they?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, they're in Georgia. Anyways, Jacob says, yeah, versus loser Jarrett. Yeah, they're going up against Jeff Jarrett and some other person. Vindicator says, I take 40-minute breaks for any and all Flair family matches. Robbie says, what a woman, Jade with her washboard abs. Film says, what time is it? And Vindicator says, no, I miss Layla Gray. What in the motherfuck? She fucking, what the?
Oh, Willow?
Willow, yeah. Film says, it's armpit time. Woo, time to get hype. I love my Chris Statlander and Jade Cargill.
Well, you
I
ain't
only
gonna
see
see
her
any.
see Jade and Chris. Nobody else. Well, Chris isn't out there, so you'll just have to deal with Jade.
You're gonna have to
Robbie
deal with
says,
these armpits,
who's the other gal? The C-Tech Sasha Banks.
right?
So,
Her name's Willow Nightingale.
Okay, so I think you're
Unless
talking about the
Jade
one with
Cargill.
Jade.
Or Kira Hogan.
Yeah, her name is Kira Hogan, and B-Tech, C-Tech, because she's got blue hair and everything. So she's like,
Athena, starting
I'm
it out with
Sasha
that bitch.
Banks. No, you're not. You're not. Jacob says,
Whoa!
where did Willow Nightingale come from? Maybe ROH?
No idea. Yeah.
I'm guessing maybe ROH, guys. That's the only thing I can think of.
Burger King.
Burger King, yes. Waffle House, maybe. Heard really shitty things about that place.
What's the Gold Corral? Who knows where she's from?
North Chuckwagon. I mean,
Whoa! Athena slides. Kira Hogan is tiny. I didn't realize how
Las
little she was.
Vegas. in
Athena's
general.
tiny. Kira Hogan's like a foot shorter than her. Wow.
Yeah, she's not exactly big. She's a very small child. Chris says, oh, Kevin Gates dipped. I told you maybe he didn't actually want to be there, but Tony Khan gave him a big check. Robbie says, Willow is not built for 4K HD in that outfit.
Better go back to analog. Whoa! Flexing the guns!
There aren't any.
Oh, picked her leg up. It's quite a bit of work in itself.
Vindicator says, Kira can keep up with Sasha in pure wrestling, though.
Oh, yeah?
Pico says,
Whoa!
what
Missed
are
with the
y'all
drop kick.
all talking about?
Oh, you don't want to know.
We're talking about AEW's female
One,
match that's
two.
happening right now.
Kira Hogan's bald. Her wig fell off.
Her wig fell off?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, how sad.
Like she's trying to keep it on. Like, but right here it
She
kind of
didn't
like
glue it well enough.
Like, you'll see it right after. If you
It's
want to watch
same
that
thing happens to Sasha when she doesn't have her wigs on right.
She's trying to fix it down there. It's right after this. You'll see it when she falls. Because she misses with that drop kick, and then you'll see it right here. See it? The whole top of her head. Willow with the rolling senton. I don't know what you'd call that. Cannonball.
Weird.
I feel like Athena. Oh, please don't kill people. I feel like these women are on TV. They know they're on TV, right? It's their thing. It's what they do.
Right?
So why would you not work at it?
I don't know. I have absolutely no idea why you wouldn't. I mean, you would want to make sure you looked good, right?
Train 24/7 almost if you're on TV like that.
Like, actually put in the effort. Chris says, but actually Kira Hogan had the blue hair before Sasha because she was in Impact. She had it way before Sasha.
Yeah.
I'm sure because Sasha had the reddish hair before, or purple hair, or whatever it was.
she's had different hairs.
Magenta, or whatever the fuck it was. Vindicator says, talking about wrestling, Piccola, something we don't talk much about on Monday and Friday night. Piccola's laughing, and Matthew says, stupid hair hats. Robbie says, shout out to the little people inside. Piccola says, oh, okay, just observation, but does AEW exploit inclusion more than WWE?
No idea.
Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about, and yes, they do. You can thank Tony Khan for that. Unless you like it. Then you can really thank him and not be sarcastic about it.
So who's the guy on the outside that's bald? They keep showing over and over and over and over.
His name was Jermaine. What was his last name? It was a name we'd seen before. Dupree. Jermaine Dupree.
I've heard of that. Is that a rapper? Jermaine Dupri?
I don't know. But they did show him before they started. And I just caught his name because his first name was different. I was like, Jermaine, oh, that's interesting or weird. And Dupree, I was like, ha ha,
That
Dupree,
might be Max Dupree's brother.
Probably. Brother from
Dupree?
another mother. It's a brother from another mother.
Jermaine Dupri. That
Jermaine Dupree.
I'm pretty sure it's a rapper from like years ago or something.
Music producer, rapper, Pico is letting you know.
Yeah.
There you go. Robbie
I
says,
remember the
what
name.
do you want to eat? I don't know what to eat. Isn't that some weird thing they're selling at a place? I don't really pay attention to the things on TV, Robbie, for food. Unless I'm hungry. Eddie Cannon in the chat. Hey, Eddie says he was married to Janet Jackson. And Pico's like, he was married to Janet Jackson. Ayla's like, he was married to Janet Jackson. And now we all know that Jermaine Dupri was married to Janet Jackson. So now you guys know more than I know. And now I know what you know. It's awesome. Thanks, guys. It's always good information. Robbie says Dee would look good with blue hair.
Let's do it.
Gross. No, thank you. I do not want to be one of those people. I've heard horrible things about blue-haired people.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
People discriminate against blue-haired people? Is it a hooker thing?
No. No. They're just crazy. Pico's like, right, maybe Atlanta has to be accepted in all inclusivity. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that Tony Khan likes to push it a lot. Like, that's his big thing. It's been his big thing for a little while now.
Another big chop.
Ayla's like dark blue, like midnight blue. Yay.
Whoa, Willow drops her down too. Jade saves her.
Vindicator says Jermaine will replace Max as leader of the male models on next week's SmackDown. You know, McMahon can't resist those non-wrestling celebs coming in his ring to run their mouth like his employees. LOL. Pickle says, y'all, Ayla told me he was married some broad, forgot her name. It was like, Duluth should just get a bunch of wigs and just do whatever.
Whatever.
Just do whatever.
Whoa, Jade misses
Get a
that
bunch of
thrust
wigs.
kick. Athena misses the drop kick, but Jade got her with the second thrust kick.
It was like Janet Jackson ho.
Oh!
God,
Jade was playing basketball there. She must have been watching Space Jam and figured she was going to learn some wrestling.
Right?
Whoa, fall away slam. Her titty fell out.
She's like, I gotta make sure my boob's still in there. She's like, yes, I kip up. And this.
Oh, Athena can do it too.
He's like, I can kip up also.
Oh, Jade misses with the clothesline. Whoa. Oh, God, that hurt.
What the fuck was that?
Hopefully that didn't hurt her.
I hope she's not broken from the stupidity of Ember Moon or Athena or for whatever the fuck she is.
Hopefully it's not a separated shoulder because that's what it's looking like. Yeah, she's not even going after her.
Fuck.
Well, how heavy she is. Why would you do that move?
Well, and you fucking botched the fucking shit. Jesus. If you're gonna do shit like that, make sure you do it right.
Shit.
You didn't mean that bald guy, though, right?
No,
okay.
his name's
The other bald guy. Okay.
Oh, Jade came back. Okay, we're good. She sold it well.
Good for her.
Okay, good.
I was gonna say, God damn.
Yeah, because right here.
Yeah.
And she sells it fantastic. See, because she's fine now.
People was like, haha, it's nice to chat a bit tipsy. Ayla's like, I saw her bob once.
Whoa, rolls her up!
Ayla.
Oh, I thought she had her right there at that fruit roll up.
Rob was like, Jermaine Dupri, he produced tunes for Mariah Carey and Jagged Edge.
I remember the name. Did he do anything? It's too well of a name for me to know, to not know. It's like Joe Montana or something.
No idea.
1, 2, 3. Jade Cargill.
Getting the on
Pins
Willow. Oh, he's giving him the shakes over there. Get your boobie back in there.
Like she's hurt here.
Well, it wouldn't feel good to have a freaking 200-pound woman fall on your chesticle. Fucking hurt like a bitch, especially a knee. Like, what the fuck, you fat ass? Stop doing that. Yes, I am fat.
Oh, they're going to do it next week.
Well, they have to do it next week. There isn't enough time. Vindicator says, I want to see Dalitha in a Jade Cargill wig and sunglasses for the next AEW pay-per-view. It's a white wig. I don't know if I'd look good in that. Illa says, just one bob, though, not the set. Matthew says, bring back the Merkin. And Film says, come on, Jade. Yeah, they won, baby. Let's go. Matthew says, her Bob,
Oh,
LOL.
did you bring the sandbag with you? Yes.
Take the mic
I love that
away
she's
from
just telling the truth. MD.
Oh, jeez. Rob is like, Athena not doing too bad. Matthew's like, Blunder Rosa. Ayla says, she, me, the Bob. And Pico says, JD opening up a forgotten file in the Travis hip hop memory banks.
Yeah.
Ayla's like, show me the Bob. Matthew's like, Britt is the best. Robbie's like, LOL, Tony Storm got thunder back, LOL. It's terrible.
It's like the file uploaded, just the name, and I'm like, I know who that is, but I have, like, there's nothing there. I think he was a singer.
Maybe? I don't know. I don't even know who he is, so I can't even tell you guys. Films like DMD, Let's Go, Pittsburgh Steelers. Chris says, Jamie fucking Hater, heart faces. Sophie's in the chat. Jeff Jarrett has a busy weekend next week with performing at SummerSlam and the Ric Flair last match thing the night right after. Yeah, he's only a ref in one, so it's not that big of a deal. Matthew's like, oh, well, I'll show you my Bob. However, it costs extra for the Mikkel. And Film says, you can say that again, Matthew. And Picola says, Britt's cute, but I wouldn't touch her before I'd smack the other broads. Ayla says, nope, Matthew, I am good.
So weird. Like, they're advertising for next week's show, and it looks like it's just shit.
Looks shit.
The down
Sounded
housing
like
thing might
shit.
be okay, but it's still weird. But Thunder Rosa's going up against some girl we've never heard of. Mia Yishi, something like that. For the women's title. There is barbed wire everywhere.
Barbed wire everywhere in our main event. All jacked
They
up.
just cut them off. They are talking.
No talking.
This is the dragon thing.
HBO original series.
I will watch it. It helps to have dragons on your side, I think.
It would all be who the dragons wanted, right? Wouldn't
Right.
it?
This is the longest trailer so far. Was a foot. Well, I don't think they've ever had a woman queen, so.
Ooh,
I don't think it happens. 'Cause
interesting.
I have to read that one.
I don't think there's anything to read, is there?
Yeah, there's a book.
Is there?
Yeah, the early stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Game of Thrones commercial here. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's for the new series that's coming out. The prior stuff. When dragons were still around. So
Prequel.
basically thousands of years prequel though. Right?
I don't know. I for some reason I think it's just like a generation before.
Really? I think it's more than that.
I think he's the Mad King.
I don't think he is the Mad King.
Well, obviously we can read about it. The House of Dragons, August 21st. Choose your plan.
Choose your plan. Plan it. It's got ranch on it. Of course you did. Oh, let's see. It says the problem with getting rid of cable is that you have to pay for every streaming service to watch whatever show you want to watch, which you could get for free with cable and TV. Maggie says you're just saying nope because your lover is here. Robbie says, Travis, we told you he's a hip-hop R&B music producer. Sophie says, is AEW Dynamite boring this week? Pico says,
no, it's been pretty good. I like this show.
If it tastes like shit sandwich and smells like a shit sandwich, it was like, it's a Sophie sandwich? So it was like, who is Bob? What the hell I miss in the chat? It was like, Bob? Question mark? Pico was like, so boring. We talked about Atlanta Juraja Rappers. Sophie says, I might or might not be here on Friday night. Robbie says, D excited for the barbed wire main event. Indicator says, Ayla, you are the detective here. How come Sophie showed up after Eva left? Damn the timing. It was like crossing fingers, and Pico says, I'll never tell. So it's like, who is Aoife? It was like, Aoife is real. I have her on Instagram. Sophie is also real. Sad but true. Matthew says, imagine if you were really superstitious and your name is Bob 13013.
Bob's your uncle.
Indicator says her best friend, and Ayla says
Look at
an original wrestling gabber.
Look at the microphone.
Jesus. Don't scratch yourself, buddy. You'll get it on your white shirt. She returned. Ayla says B is just a pit together 13. Robbie says this film looks too long for me to watch. It's a series, Robbie, not a film. Chris says we just got to see a glimpse of Hager. Okay, let me stop simping. Piccolo says this is the best time to get HBO Max, I guess, because Westworld new season is back on. Ayla says we love Aoife. She's our friend. Don't make us pick Sophie because you won't like it. So it says they did move the Quiet Place prequel to 2024.
Here they all come. Here comes the Jazz. They're all going up in a cage.
They are. They're in their cage.
Homeboy's like in his swimwear.
What a weirdo. Thought it was his boxer shorts for a second. Matthew says Mitch is the best. It was like, yeah, it's slow so far, Fat Lisa. Ernest Bell is in the chat. Hey, Ernest says, here comes Friday. Sophie says, I get HBO Max for free, which I found out a few months ago. Robbie says, ain't nothing gonna break my style. Ayla says, watch girls, Sophie. Piccolo says, I have too many to watch right now. He says, did you hear Netflix lost a lot of subscribers in the second quarter? Couldn't imagine why.
I did. I heard they're barely holding on, and they're waiting for some report this week or something to see how things are going to go moving forward.
Yeah, maybe they shouldn't have done what they did, dumbasses. Rob is like, this looks dangerous. Sophie says, I hear a lot of remotes changing the channel. And it says, so the new Resident Evil is not what I expected, and I'm sad about it, but it wasn't awful. The movie, or
is it a series? Or
People says Garcia coming from Jersey Shore party. Chris says that's not a fucking real barbed wire match. The ring ropes have to be barbed wire to actually be a real barbed wire match. Right?
Yeah, it's a generic one.
Still too long for me. D. Ruby looking pith. Oh yeah, with her broken arm. So it says Netflix was surprised that they lost a lot of subscribers. That's weird. I don't know how
you could possibly be
surprised by it. They got ranted at on fucking Instagram by all the Twitter bots. Couldn't imagine.
Ooh, Jericho with his Oscar mask.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Run away. Ooh.
Is it because he's a wizard?
He is a wizard.
Is he? The Rainmaker? Is that why he's wearing such a weird getup? I don't know what's happening with his face.
The Painmaker. Chris Jericho, he's lost 18 times.
Ooh.
That's terrible. He was the first champ.
Right? Picola says, I think after halftime, Netflix just needs to run the ball and stay in nickel defense. Matthew says, Ayla, I was hoping it'd be good, but yeah, it sucks that Resident Evil is getting the shaft. It was like Netflix original series. It was supposed to be a lead up to the video game story, not the movie story. Oh.
What's funny about that nickel thing, it reminds me of Brett Favre. So
Yeah.
Brett Favre spent his whole rookie year in the NFL, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was his second year, and he's sitting there, and he's like, and he listens to the defenses, and the coaches are talking about all the time, nickel defense, nickel defense.
Okay.
He goes up to Ty Detmer, who's his backup, and he's like, what's a nickel defense? This is a quarterback in the NFL.
Oh, jeez.
And Ty's like, you're joking, right? He's like, no, I have no idea. He's like, it's when you take a linebacker out and you put another DB in. He's like, that's it? And he's like, yeah. He's like, oh. That's it.
That's funny.
That's a nickel defense.
That's funny.
Because instead of having your normal your safeties in your corners, you add another corner or another safety.
Oh, God, he's already
Whoa!
getting him with a
He's attacked him
mic.
with the microphone.
Jeez Louise.
He's trying to split the top of his head. Right in that bald spot. It's working. Yeah, we can hear
you. Is
you.
this on?
You jackhole. Shark Week. Eddie Kingston trying to split him open.
Already.
Oh, he's trying to pull it open with his fingers. Look at that.
Oh my God, dude. Seriously. It's gross, man.
Wow.
He's like, well, I had
So
my shirt
only-
on over my shirt.
Notice that they have the cameras set up on this side. And I'm pretty sure, well, maybe I could be wrong. Never mind. It looks like there's no barbed wire on one side. Yeah, there's no barbed wire on this side.
Oh, that's weird.
So the cameraman can everything could work from that side.
They're like, well, we need to be able to get in there. No, you don't.
They got belay clips and freaking chains out
This
there.
match is
holding
only
it
going to
together.
last about 12 minutes.
Oh. Yeah, it's not very long.
It's pretty
Oh, the
gay.
ring bell has barbed wire around it.
That's nice. Chris is like, Ruby Soho out there. Pico says,
Yes,
my
she
car's sarcasm is next level after day drinking. Sheesh. It was like, it is more like the video game, but that just kind of went an odd direction. That's weird. So he says, do you think people get bored with Netflix? That's why people are unsubscribing from it.
Maybe.
I do have to say that there are a lot of
They don't have any
there's a lot of
content.
like Netflix original series that are just shit. Like some of it's okay, but some of it's just really bad.
And you know,
And
it's
they
like
just
any other
keep
series.
pushing it.
Once you push past year 5 on any series, it kind of has like it's like
Reached its peak and there's
they
nothing to go
already
from.
know, like, you have to have watched the first 4 seasons to understand what's going on. Even on like Seinfeld, it makes a lot more sense. You know, even though Seinfeld isn't a repeat, you know,
Right.
like you have to watch the episode before. Sometimes it is, but not always. Like you have to have a character development to watch it. So when there's 10 seasons of something, you can't go back and watch it. Like, right? I can't watch the last season of Grace and Frankie
Yeah.
and go, oh, what happened? Oh, this is good, you know? I mean, you could say it's funny. But anyways, that's my
Take
5
on it.
cents.
Vindicator says ring announcer just lied. Jericho has 18 losses as opposed to being undefeated. Piccolo says, what is the whole entire stipulation here?
It's just beat the shit out of each other. This is the Shark Week. They want blood in the water, basically.
Sophie
Eddie
says Brett
Kingston
Favre's
driving
daughter is in a new reality show called Claim to Fame.
Oh, wow.
Matthew
I did not
says,
know
Ayla, how many episodes are there? Ayla says, I don't care because I don't play the games. I am a fan of the movies, but I'm open-minded. It's woke too woke.
that.
Yeah, that's gay.
I was kind of worrying about that with that dragon thing that we just watched.
Nicole says, Ty Detmer, such a scrub. Ayla says 8, and Matthew says, I figured it was overly woke. Sophie says, I never played a Resident Evil game or movie. Robbie says Eddie Kingston going ham from the jump.
I am really worried about it. Oh, God, he drove his head down into that. Okay. Anyways, I'm worried about that new Harry Potter series with the woke stuff. That one's the one that scared me. I'll still try to watch it, but I have a feeling it's going to be very 2022 and not 1991 like it should be.
Right. Ayla says they explained it in the last episodes, though. So if you know about the main villain from both movie and video game, you'll know. Ayla says, I was way too excited about it. Piccolo says, believe Kingston joined wrestling just to have a loophole for legal murder.
Maybe.
Matthew says Resident Evil
like
for PS1 was kind of freaky. And Sophie says the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies are coming to Netflix in August. Oh, they're actually going to put...
Yeah,
they're actually going to let him have that.
Do it because Sony owns it.
I know Sony owns them.
So Sony's doing a contract.
They're on nothing. So at that point, they're not streaming on anything. So they're losing so much revenue from it that it's ridiculous. Piccolo says, so I have kept Netflix for a handful of series, but they have a lot of international options, and I don't care for subtitles much. Yeah, they have like they have Bollywood up the yin yang. Like, it's insane how much, or South Korean, like a lot of other Asian movies and stuff like that, and series.
I just feel with all these streaming services doing their own content, it hurts everybody.
Yeah, it does.
Because Netflix was a powerhouse when they could have HBO stuff and Disney stuff on there.
Yep.
It's just an awesome platform.
And then those places
I feel like
got
everybody
greedy
could make. Well, I feel like everybody could make money.
Mm-hmm. And they said, but I don't want my content on anything else, so I'm going to be a greedy little bastard. So I'm going to make my own, and then make you pay from $5 to $20 a month to have, you know, the exclusive content on this particular one.
Right, and then on top of that, they have to constantly create content to keep people, because, I mean, some people might keep Disney, you know, because they have the older Disney stuff, but how often do you go, I'm going to watch Snow White from 1960 something, or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what
you're saying. You're not going to keep it, you would just get it whenever you want to watch it, because it would be $6 or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, and then you have the...
So now they have to push series like crazy,
For
and just
those
ruin
ones,
franchises.
And, you know, HBO is different, right? Because HBO's always been that way. HBO has always had movies, not their own. They pay to put other movies on their stuff. And they've always done series. Because that's what movie channels have always done. Right, Showtime's done it. Starz has always done it. All of them have always done it. So for them to put a streaming out there is nothing new. It's not a big deal that they did it.
Oh, right into the ropes. Jericho, we are back from commercial. Jericho's in there with Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston's all sorts of cut up, even in his armpit.
Yeah. Ayla says, that's why I want to be an anesthesiologist, Fat Lisa. Ha ha ha. Sophie says, if you love the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, they'll be on Netflix on August 1st.
I like them.
Piccolo,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Piccolo says, so I have kept Netflix for a handful of series. Oh, I already read that. Ravi says, this match is awfully good. Ayla says, I like Netflix, but at this rate, I'm over it. Sophie says, Netflix do lose a lot of great series and movies every month, and most of those series and movies go to a different streaming service. It was like, I need a VPN so I can watch Netflix on other countries, and it'd be worth my time.
Yeah.
Robbie's like, Bollywood TV series are bad. Sophie says, and some series show back up on Netflix like months later. Piccolo says, I have seen something that explains, well, I'll DM it I'll DM it to you when I remember. Okay. Robbie says, is Starz any good?
Look at this.
It depends on what kind of content you like, I guess.
Yeah, we've had Starz
so
for a few
Starz
years.
has series as well, and so that's kind of what it boils down to anymore. Series that they might put from their company, like Showtime, Starz, and HBO, what you're interested in, if they have a series that you're interested in, and then you have to go by that if it's worth it.
Jericho's just loving it.
Otherwise, it's just movies. Sophie says, and don't forget Hulu is part of the Disney Plus package as well as ESPN Plus. It says, luckily we borrow Disney and Hulu. We share HBO Max and Netflix. Down. We don't share.
This makes no sense right here. This is the 24/7 stuff happening during the women's matches. Tay Conte and Ruby Soho are fighting, but Ruby Soho's got one arm.
Yeah, she can't really do anything.
Who's this? Oh, Anna Jay, it's her hometown. She's like, what are you doing?
My former friend.
I'm okay with this little feud. Jay with the heel turn. She just hit Ruby Soho. Love it. Anna Jay.
Well, she is from the Dark Order, so it doesn't make any sense for her to be a good guy.
So does that mean the Dark Order changes sides?
Well, they're not. Like,
What is
it
that?
can't be-
Oh, it's the shark
it's
cage.
the
They're going to
shark
lower
cage.
it. She was watching the shark cage. Bringing it down.
Why are they bringing it down?
Because then it's going to be 5-on-1. Eddie Kingston's going to get his ass handed to him. He doesn't have friends.
Oh, but what's his face isn't in there. Guevara's not in there, so where's he at? Would
I
he
don't
get
know.
lost?
He could be anywhere. Maybe he's filming a movie. I have no idea what he's doing.
She's like, I can't get this in here. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe you guys should show the wrestling.
She gives it to him. She just gave it to the
She's
boy.
like, I'm a guy. You're a guy. You do it.
She's like, I can't open the cage.
What is happening in the
They're getting
ring,
through.
AEW?
Poor
Those guys are
Jake
skinny enough to.
Swagger's not going to be able to fit through it.
Right?
Oh, there it is. Now is somebody going to come down and save Eddie? There's 4 minutes left.
don't know.
Well, they can go over a little bit.
Yeah, a little.
Kind of like WWE on USA.
So I'm surprised they don't sit around at this point with all the other streaming services, so they would shut them down. Well, and it's dumb because they just keep raising their prices and
You know, the
don't
sad
have good
thing about
content.
Netflix, and a lot of people aren't going to realize this, but there's a lot of people's like retirement funds and stuff were invested into Netflix. Because it was such a massive giant there for a while, its stock, and now it's just plummeted. And so people keep assuming it'll go back up and go back up, but I don't see how it possibly could. Oh, no!
Oh, ouch.
Jericho's thighs split open. See it?
Uh-huh.
His pants. 2 and... No! Jericho kicks out! That's gross. Do you see it? That split right here. See it?
Yeah.
That's a soft meat.
The soft meat. Look at they wrapped that whole chair in it.
Oh, yeah, there's barbed wire everywhere. Somebody got creative. Whoever did it, I wonder if they wore, like, big, thick leather welding gloves.
You would
Oh!
have to, right?
Code breaker!
Ugh.
But Jericho got split by the chair. Hopefully he's not poked in the eye. 1, 2, 3. No! Okay, his
I
eye.
think he's just...
He's making
He's
sure
like
his
making
nose
sure his
isn't
nose
broke.
isn't broke. He's like, I've got a gig to do, guys. I gotta sing. I can't have a broken nose.
He looks like a little Undertaker with all the blood on him. Oh,
Right?
God, hit him in the knee.
Weird.
Oh, shit.
Ew, he's raking it on him. Ew, is what
Oh, he's going to jump on it or
Oh,
something.
that's
I don't
not
know how he's going to do it. Oh, I know what he's going to do.
Oh,
Oh, that hit him in the guts.
Alyssa Stars is okay, but it just depends on you. We had Stars for a minute. You can do the free trial. Browse around. Start time is better originals. So
That's
says,
it. He might
how
have
did
just
you
broke
like
his
All-Star
hand.
game
1,
last night?
2. No, Jericho kicks out. What a battle.
My goodness. Robbie says Ty Conte can't punch. I swear down. It was like Sophie, why Netflix is
Oh,
still
is he gonna
huge.
wrap it?
People was like, what do you say? What do you sexy swerve? What a sexy swerve. Finneker's like, yeah, and Jay. It was like Netflix is the largest streaming service by far. Sophie says in some streaming services you get free from random places like a phone store or the garage. when you
Jericho's
get
going to
a
have
car
to
checked
tap.
out.
Is Jericho going to tap?
Nah. Pickle's like, Danielson
Who's
returned?
this?
No.
Oh, there's Sammy. You asked for him.
No, we haven't seen Danielson return. Chris says that
No.
freaking harlot Tay Conte and Anna Jay. Robbie
Harlots.
says, don't let Ty Conte save you in an emergency, taking years to unlock the door.
Right.
Vindicator says, good night, Ayla, Ravi, Pickle, Sophie, Invisible, Luke, Matt, Travis, and Delete this. See you guys on the day
Woo.
after tomorrow. I forgot what they
Oh,
call
Judas,
that
I'm
day.
back. That's it. Eddie's going to lose this.
It's called a Friday.
1, 2, 3. Jericho wins.
Jericho wins. Poor Eddie.
Ed, and Eddie.
Jericho's got barbed wire wrapped around his arm. Yay.
Eddie Kingston bit off more than he could chew.
It looks like Netflix will go down, but right now they are the biggest. They raised their prices one more time. I'm gone. Vinegar says, but anyway, see you then for less wrestling.
So Netflix is bigger, but it's their international stuff now. Like, I was watching it in America, it's just gone, it's declining, and then the international was going up.
Yeah.
And it's finally switched, so international is actually higher than domestic.
That's funny.
Their income.
Oh, he got up.
Well, yeah, but he already lost the match.
He lost, and now he's up and going and being all mean and throwing people around. Dang.
Jericho, oh no!
Right into that.
Into like that's like a guitar string bob wire. Jericho's all sorts of bloody.
That looks fun. Eee. Yeah. Anyways, Matthew, come on, Jericho. Rob is like, peace out, Vin. Sophie says, my aunt got Apple Plus TV for free for 3 months, so she got a new car. It says, night, Vin. Pico says, take care, Vindicator. It looks like my aunt got hit by a new car. Wow. Robbie's like, where did the Cage crew go? Matthew says, later, Vin, be safe.
They all just left. They're like,
Robbie's like, Matthew, you drinking? Pico's like, Ayla, is she all right? Matthew's like, not nearly enough, Robbie. Ayla, my aunt got hit by a car. A new car. Ayla's like, no, Sophie's aunt dragged her all the way to her house and left her in the garage to watch Apple TV. For 3 months. Sorry. That's funny. Robbie's like, Chris looking like roadkill. Pico's like, Jim Cornette gonna have some great content. Where's blood? Alright, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight for the AEW Crazy Fest. They
Fyter Fest 2?
Probably should have had that match go a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
They only booked it for 13 minutes.
That's so weird. I mean, I guess they went over a minute, but still, that's just strange. Anyways, Pico says, I swear, and Robbie's like, Ayla, you are too funny. Yeah, just a hoot. Anyways, Matthew says Cornette is cool till he gets political, and Ayla's like, it's serious.
I was going to say, Matt, I agree with him on a lot of his wrestling stuff, but his politics is disgusting.
That stuff, it should just be left out of everything you do. Alright, guys, again, thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight to watch AEW. Appreciate it. We'll definitely see you guys on Friday for SmackDown.
We appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.
Bye.